Hello, Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive here. Welcome to another weekly oracle reading for the week of June 1st. Happy June! Stay tuned to the end of the video for some extra specials. Come on in and let's do a reading. Let's call in all the archangels, ascended masters, creature teachers, light beings, highest guides, elementals, loved ones in spirit. Come on into this space to give us the clarity and guidance that we need to make our June 1st week rock. And I am using Yasmeen Westwood's Tarot of Enchanted Dreams today. So let's see what our dream teams have to say. And I hope everybody is doing well now that restrictions are slowly being lifted. I'm hoping that everybody is getting out and about and getting some sunshine. We so need that vitamin D. All right, let's see what the dream team has to say. Ooh, we pulled 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is the card of rewards and the burdens that go with them. So let's talk about this. This week, the message that we need to pay attention to is really about we're getting ready to establish something new based on an already established foundation. That is the energy of 10, and we're doing it in a creative way. We're doing it in a hopefully connected way. How does that tie into rewards and the burdens that go with it? Well, here's what I'm hearing for this week. It's important to really take stock of everything that you have achieved up to this point. Not just about coronavirus and COVID time with the quarantine, but just with everything in general. I'm hearing that it's important to take a kind of a year review. Go back a year from today and kind of see where things are at for you. Are you close to your vision? Are you right on the mark? Are you right on target? Are you slightly off? Are you nowhere in sight? Well, now is a time to really step up and get clear on that vision. Use the energy that is at your fingertips right now to make some changes. Look around physically at your home. Take a look at, a great place to start is the closet or cupboards. I know I'm having to do this in my kitchen, taking a look at what it is that I use versus what is it that I don't use. Taking a look around at your house, your office. What are things that you have worked hard for? The rewards of your labor, the rewards of that, I manifested this and I'm so excited about it. And here's the key. You want to take a look at it and see, okay, this was great. I worked so hard for it. Is it still serving a purpose in my life? And if the answer is no, you want to take a look at how can I repurpose it to make it more valuable in my life or more useful in my life today, as it looks like right now. Or I want to gift it, donate it, or throw it away because it's no longer serving my purpose and it's taking away space that I need to bring in something more. When we think about rewards and the burdens that go with it, sometimes you work so hard for something and you start collecting things. Collecting this, collecting that, collecting the other thing. Well, before you know it, it's kind of sitting on your shelf and it's doing nothing. Well, it becomes a burden. Let's say you have to move and you've got a room full of all of these things that you've worked hard to acquire, attain, and achieve. And now you're moving, and now it's going to take you 3 hours just to pack up that one room. Are you going to invest that 3 hours to pack up that one room? Is it worth it? So this week, it's important to go through all of the things that you have achieved and attained and evaluate. Make sure that it is still valid and on purpose with where you're going. And maybe you still have the same vision and you're on that path. Maybe since quarantine, you have re-evaluated, reassessed that vision and that you've tweaked it. Maybe you've completely done an overhaul. All of the things that are in your environment, it is so important to make sure that they are going to support where you're going. I feel like that's a really important message this week, supporting where you're going. And in this card, I'm really drawn to this beautiful butterfly. So there's this beautiful girl, she's kind of, on her knees and hunched over, and she's carrying all of these beautiful wands, these rewards on her back. And it's taking time, it's taking energy, it's heavy. It's become a burden now to carry all of these things on our backs. So the butterfly is coming in with a little string attached to the bundle of rewards or burdens, depending on how you're looking at it, and the butterfly is supporting. So the butterfly can be in two positions here. The butterfly can be going along the journey and lightening the load, and so that you've decided you're carrying this along and you just need some extra support and extra energy to sort of get up the hill or to get up to the next place that you're going to. The butterfly is supporting that, and butterfly, folks, is connection to source. This is our dream team. Or the butterfly can be saying, here, give it to me. The universe, the divine, is saying, give me the burdens, give me the things that you're stressing out about. Give me this unwanted, heavy, negative energy, and let me carry it for you. Let me transmute it while I'm carrying it for you. What is it that you need to transmute? What is it that you need to repurpose? Don't forget, you can connect with source, connect with the energy of all things. Lighten your load and know that you can do this by asking for help, asking for guidance. You can do this with your 3D peeps. Absolutely asking for that help and that guidance. And not all of us, that's an easy thing to do. But for some of us, it is easy to ask for help, and therefore, you know, four hands make light work, right? Instead of two. But you can also ask the unseen dream team, and they will help to guide the way, what is important and what is not. They will help you to release, to repurpose, and maybe to say, no, you still need this. This reward is still important, and there's more to receive through this. There's more to learn. There's more to experience, more joy to be had with this reward, and let's make it prominent. So lots of review this week around what we need to keep and what we need to let go and what we need to repurpose so that we can be on task for our next direction. Okay, and this week we are doing Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors deck for the Oracle card. And let's see, oh, there's one that's popping out right away. All right, let's see how it complements our 10 of Wands. The Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. So right away, I'm feeling a very strong message that this week it is important for us to step into that heart-centered space. It's kind of like when I was talking about ask for the guidance, ask for the help. This is that guidance to say, when you ask, you are so loved, you're loved so much and supported so much. Let us in. Invite us in, and we can help you. We can carry that load. We can carry that burden. And I'm really drawn to the red in the card. She's wearing a red robe. Now, obviously, we equate red to love, passion, fire, and that does make sense with this card. But what I'm actually feeling strongly is root chakra issues. Oftentimes, when we are going through our closets and our cupboards and going through our garages and our storage areas, whether that's on an interpersonal level or whether it's out physically in the world, it brings up interesting issues, and it's usually issues tied to the root chakra. You may be one of these people, or you may know one of these people. Hoarders, people, rat packs, pack rats. I can't speak today. Pack rats. I know a few of them myself. I have one in my family that is a particularly big pack rat. And pack rat / hoarder. It's right on the borderline of that. The issue becomes, why can I not let this thing go to make room for something else? What is the purpose for me having to gather all of these things and all of this stuff? Well, there are a number of different layers and levels to that. One of them is at the core, at the root. I am afraid I'm going to die if I don't have this support, if I don't have this safety and stability of knowing that there's this thing here. It's the idea that I want to make sure I have everything I need at my fingertips so that I can survive at a moment's notice, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to rely on anybody else. And I could go through a number of lists and layers of that, but that is the key message for this week. Pay attention to what you are hanging on to because you're afraid at the core of you that if you don't have it, there's a part of you that might not survive. There's a part of you that doesn't feel safe and secure in the world that you're in the realm that you're in. If you're not using it, repurpose it. If you're not using it, let it go. Find a purpose, put it at the forefront of your, of your shelf. Pick recipes that make you use that particular dish, for example, or if it's clothes in your closet, make sure that you're going to wear them and you make a pact that you will wear them, or they get repurposed. It is all at the core of it about survival. And let me tell you something, peeps. We have all survived through this pretty incredible time. We are still in it. It's not completely over yet, obviously, but we are, as a whole, in general, we are surviving this crisis. And as humanity, we are finding ways to move forward. And a big part of that, it's important to absorb that information and absorb that message. We will survive. We don't have to be triggered and keep all of these things and this stuff all around us in the random event that we might need it. This is about letting go. This is about making room for things that are going to support us as we move forward. And we can do that from our heart-centered space. Let your dream team guide the way. Let your dream team show you what needs to be released, because at the end of the day, our dream teams love us unconditionally, want to see us succeed. How great it is to have that concept that, oh my God, no matter what happens, I've got that one energy in my life, even if it's just one, I've got that one energy in my life that actually wants to see me succeed. Well, one person having that belief and supporting the belief that you have in yourself, in encouraging that and enforcing that, reinforcing that, the sky is the limit. So this week, remind yourself that you are loved. You are so loved. Don't forget to ask for help and be open to receiving that guidance so that you can clear a path in your own life to start moving forward into the direction that you want to go. Being open to receiving what the universe has to bring you this week from a heart-centered and a heart-based space. Let's pull a feather. I'm gonna dig deep today. All right, what did we get? Ooh, celebrate life. And what I'm hearing is this is exactly why all of this is happening. What is the good of a reward if we are continuously working towards achieving things and stuff, if we are not taking the time to celebrate it and enjoy it in our lives? If we are not taking the time to stop and smell the roses, if we are not taking time to enjoy the fruits of our labor, then we are missing the point of life itself. Life is passing us by and we are just on the hamster wheel, constantly going, trying to achieve. Well, part of the achieving of a goal is to enjoy the rewards that it brings. So this week, it's very important that you take the time to celebrate your life. And while you're going through this decluttering, this re-examination and reassessment of where things are at in your life, whether that's on an emotional level, physical level, spiritual level, energetic level, whatever level it is, make sure that you're taking time to celebrate your wins. Take the time, even if it's little, even if it's something small, take the time to acknowledge it and to celebrate it. Take a day to really enjoy that, toy that you've had for years in the back of your closet that you're discovering as you're cleaning it out, and you go, wow, yes, this brings me back to a happier time. Take the time to enjoy it, even if it's just for a couple of hours, and then you repurpose it or you give it away. You've experienced it, you've celebrated it in your life. And by celebrating those moments while you're going through this process, you are honoring the life that you have been given. And it is your life to live. So live it, celebrate it. All right, folks, thanks so much for tuning into this reading. If you like what you see here, feel free to like, subscribe, and click the bell on my YouTube channel. You can also feel free to check out all of my free goodies, lots of interesting things on my Facebook page, theblackfeatherintuitive.com. I want to share with you, I have a feather jar called The Feathers of Wisdom on my website. It is a free reading, free daily reading. Go on in there, put your information in, and you will get a daily reading from yours truly, recorded from this mouth. It's almost like a little meditation for, a 3 to 5 minute meditation for your day. Would love to share that with you, and it's free. So it is Happy June, Free June Day. Hope you guys are having a great week. Take care, and we'll see you next time.